Hi, I'm Charlie with Precision Matthews, and on our trip to the Pennsylvania Gunsmith School, the Director of Instruction was nice enough to sit down with us and talk for a bit. We couldn't fit that interview into our last video, but we know that a lot of our machine users are gunsmiths, so we're releasing that interview this week. So I'll throw it to you, Charlie from the past. I'm here with Jamey. He's the Director of Instruction here at the Pennsylvania Gunsmith School, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the history of the school, its curriculum and students. So Jamey, first question, when did the school start? How long has it been operating? Tell us a little bit about the early history of the Gunsmith School.
That's great. The early history is that it started in the late 40s. It's owned 3 generations now. It was officially started in 1949. It's been in Pittsburgh the entire time, and it has hosted students from all around the world in all 50 states.
Great. And what is the curriculum? What's the course of study? How long do students study here, and roughly in what order do they study things?
Okay, we have a accredited 16-month full-time program. So the students are here for 2,496 hours. And in that time they go through 4-month semesters covering 18 different courses. And they start from introduction and tool making, through firearms finishing, to hand engraving, checkering gun stocks, making gun stocks from a blank, gun stock specialized techniques. Into 3rd semester they do welding, soldering, brazing, sight mounting, reloading and ballistics, barrel chambering and fitting, and a whole bunch of machine tool, lathes and mills, mostly manual machines. In 4th semester they get into some custom gun making, custom rifle making, as well as business practice course, which is very important, and custom alterations and repair.
Aside from just general gunsmithing, best practices and techniques, what else can the students expect to learn here at the Gunsmith School?
Yes, as we focus on the fundamentals of gunsmithing, the auxiliary learning that happens in here is almost just as valuable. Take it, for instance, if you break a drill bit, how to salvage that piece and resharpen it might be a valuable lesson. Seeing what someone else breaks or manipulates on the bench is also very important. We definitely hammer home the fundamentals of gunsmithing that will apply all through a career, but some of these guys haven't even had their first job yet. So there's plenty of life lessons to learn. The instructors have a valuable, endless amount of experience that they bring to the table. So you're able to learn outside of gunsmithing lots of valuable things that might help you through employment, home life, maturity, and everything that comes with that.
Can you tell me about what machines you have here at the Pennsylvania Gunsmith School?
Yeah, the students learn to run a variety of equipment. Everything in different sizes, styles, ages, and manufacturers. Some with digital readouts, some without. Different fitments and fixtures, but even with the Precision Matthews, for example, a lot of our alumni are using it. I see it in different places in the industry. So giving them an experience on a variety of equipment to drive makes them more valuable when they hit the industry.
So with the skills you gain here at the Pennsylvania Gunsmith School, what are some career paths that you might expect to go down, or some jobs that you can get hired for with the skills you get here?
Typically the students go somewhere into the firearms or gunsmithing industry. On an entry level they might work at a gun shop and be the gunsmith, maybe armor, changing sights and doing some customer work that's kind of light. They might go to a gunsmithing shop where they have 300-400 guns in for different repairs. At most times they go in to machine shops right out of school to develop more advancement on the machining side of it, which is good. You know, they get about 3 months, several hundred hours of machining experience here, which really helps in the job placement because, for example, online gunsmith schools, you don't really get the hands-on, get to run the machines. So when it comes to employment, our students are heavily picked because of those skills that they learn here. Beyond that, they might go into manufacturing, whether it's for a firearms manufacturer or otherwise, but we've seen the students go into all kind of different avenues after learning the fundamentals here.
So let's say someone's living in Pittsburgh or interested in coming to Pittsburgh. What would they do if they were interested in attending the Pennsylvania Gunsmith School?
If they're interested in our gunsmith school, then they can find most of our information on pagunsmith.edu. We also have the normal social medias and YouTubes. If you're local to Pittsburgh, that's great, but we have students from all over and we accommodate anybody that wants to apply.
So there you have it. Again, we'd like to thank the Pennsylvania Gunsmith School for being so generous with their time talking to us and showing us around. Our machines are used in all kinds of settings, so in the future we may have more industry-specific videos. Be sure you're subscribed to catch those. And for those of you who don't do any gunsmithing at all, we'll be back next time with our more standard fare. Thanks for watching.